welcome back to another YouTube video. This is episode 4 of Road to Ironman 7.3 World Champ. My name's Taj. If you don't know me, I'm currently training to qualify for the Ironman 7.3 World Champ, and I'm trying to post a YouTube video every week. This week is actually a really exciting video. It's testing week, so I've done the last 3 weeks have been building up my engine, I guess. I don't know, just building. They've been called building, and we have a test week, and we go back into building. So it's exciting to finally see some progress. I haven't done any testing for a long time. 4 months ago I tore my hamstring, and even before that I hadn't done testing for ages. So it's going to be really exciting to see some progress and maybe some results. So you definitely want to stay tuned for this video. Today we've got our CSS test, which is swimming test. Not exactly sure how it works. I'll put up the equation up on screen, but it's something to do, time yourself for 400 meters, you get that time, then you do a 200 meter swim, get that time, and then you do some equation with the 2 times, and it gives you your CSS swimming speed, which last time I did it, which was about, I don't know, it was a long time ago. I'll find the date, I'll put it here. I'll put a little photo of the video on my Instagram. It was roughly around 2:30. I think it was 2:27. 2:27 was my CSS score. Obviously really bad, obviously. And I'm not saying it's gonna be anything crazy today, but any improvement is amazing. If I had to guess what my score is going to be today, I'd say probably 210. I reckon my CSS score is going to go from 227 to 210, which I'll be happy with. Progress is progress. Definitely want to make more, but obviously any progress, I'll be happy. I've never been a good swimmer, and I've been swimming now for a little bit, just a year now. I've been swimming for a year, and you know, we're getting there, we're pushing, and we show up every time. So anyways, we are going to get ready, smash this bar. I already had like a jam sandwich, sorry. And then I've got heaps of these bars for Christmas, Morton solids. They're actually really good. It's just like a honey bar. I've had a bit of a deload over the last couple of days, which was much needed. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Training Peaks, but my fatigue score was like 127 on Sunday after, you know, my 3 weeks of building. So it was super high, and I really needed the last couple of days of just chilling, which by chilling, I mean, yesterday I still had an hour and 40 ride, and the day before I still had a 1.8k swim, which is pretty chill, let's be real. And the ride was just a spin. So yeah, today we've got my swimming test, which is going to be elite. It's now 4:20. I'm going to quickly get ready, drive to the pool. My girlfriend might be coming, and if she is coming, we can get some sick shots from a distance, so we're not recording anyone else. We can just zoom into me swimming, which will be sick. If she's not coming, I'm obviously not really going to be able to get any videos because I can't just can't just put my camera up. It's a public swimming pool. People are half naked. I can't just record, and there's lots of little kids around. It's just wrong. But if she comes, she can stand up in the stands and get a good zoom in shot, so there'll be no one else in the video, which will be elite. I don't know if she's coming though. I hope she is. Anyways, like I said, gonna get ready now. Go to the pool. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I don't know if my girlfriend was coming. She's not answering me. I'm pretty sure she's asleep, so we're just gonna drive to her house and let ourselves get and wake her up. Because I would really like her to come, and if she's not doing anything and she doesn't mind coming, that would be elite, because I'm trying to get the best content for this next 3 days of testing. Oh shit. Tomorrow morning I've got my running test, and my dad is going to come as my videographer and ride the bike next to me while I'm doing my running, which is going to be funny and sick. I'm also trying to convince him to do his running test, because my dad is pretty fit. Oh, shit. Like I was saying, because my dad is a pretty fit guy and he can do a running test, and yeah, it's just good. Everyone should do a running test just so you know you're running at the right paces. It's nothing to be scared of. But yeah, anyways, heading to her house, wake her up, hopefully she comes with me. I'll see you at the pools. Save yourself.
Fuck you, buddy. Bushy.
Look who joined! We're gonna get the sick videos now. See, come for a swim. She's eating a
nectarine, plum, something, mango.
You hyped?
Yo!
What's your predicted score for my CSS?
75. I don't know what that means.
Alright, anyways, 75 apparently. See you guys there. Alright guys, we're here at the pool. It might be a bit loud. Not a bad pool. I'm an hour load. Anyways, time to get going. I've had all the carbs. We've done all the training. Time for the test. We've got 400 meter, all that effort, 200 meter, all that effort, and a little bit of swimming after that, and then we can work out my CSS score in the car. No, 210. We're going for 210. Let's go. Back from the 400, the time was 8:30, which I think is a 2:10 pace. We're going back in the pool, 100 meter, easy swim, a little bit of a break, and then we're going to the 200 all out. So yeah, let's go. Let's go out of the water, 200 done. We completed 200 in exactly 2 minutes on the dot, which I am hyped about. I know that's slow for everyone else, but for me, that's huge progress, and that's all that matters. Progress against yourself. So yeah, we're gonna get in, do a couple more 400s, and then we're gonna get into the car and work out my CSS score, and also the big girls getting in the water. Show yourself.
I'm going first thing.
Let's go. Alright guys, we're back home now. CSS test done. I honestly felt pretty good. Like I said, my goal for the CSS test was 210 per 100. We swam the 800 meter in 8 minutes 30, which I think is 210 per 100 meter. And then we swam the 200 meter at, I think we finished it on 4 minutes. So 2 minute pace. And then once you do the math, it equals 215 per 100 meter, which actually is probably right because last couple of weeks, my intervals or whatever I've been doing my pace has always been 215. So I guess it's right. But I got some really good videos, as you've seen, of my swimming form, which I can send to my coach, send to people. I post on my story. Hopefully I get some really good advice on how to improve, because I just want to get so much better at swimming. Like, I'm obviously happy I improved. Like I said, I think it's a 20-second improvement since my last test, but man, I want to be swimming under 2 minutes for sure. I'll be happy with under 2 minutes. I'm happy where I'm at, to be honest, but like, I'm not satisfied. I'm happy. That's it. I'm not satisfied with my result, but I'm happy with it. Happy with the progress. Anyways, enough yapping. I'm about to get in the shower. It's 7:40, so I need to get into bed because we're waking up at 4 a.m. tomorrow because we have our running test. My dad is going to be coming on the bike to record, get some footage, which is going to be cool. Hopefully he can actually know how to record using a phone because he's a dad. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, where before my run we'll debrief, go what the test is, what I'm eating, and yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Ew. Back. It's the next morning, coffee, morn. I don't know if I'm gonna have something to eat. I might have a bit of toast, but probably not. It is running test day. So the running test goes. It's actually really simple. There's not much to explain. It's a 30-minute run, and whatever I can average per K is my new threshold pace. I've never done this test, so it's my first time, so I don't really have a score to beat, but we can obviously have some targets. I reckon 415. 415. I'd be happy with 415. Yeah, average 415 for 30 minutes, which when I say like that, that's gonna be really, really tough, but I reckon we can do it. I've got coffee here, double shot. I'm nervous, excited. This is the stuff you train for before your race, obviously, but other than your race, this is the stuff you train for, like, to see how much better you've got. So I'm pretty keen. I'm gonna wear the super shoes, and yeah, I'm gonna get all this down. And mate, we're gonna get all this down, get in the right mental space, wake Dad up because he's become my videographer this morning for work. Like I said, 4:15. They're German Shepherd crossed Staffy, purebred. Well, obviously they're a mixed breed, but the mum is purebred Staffy, the dad is purebred German Shepherd, so they're pretty cool dogs. They're only 7 months old, so yeah, they're both 50 kilos, so fucking hell. Get After It running hat in pink. It's got the Get After It logo on the middle and on the inside. I'm actually running a flash sale right now because I'm no longer continuing with this my company. So it's going to be buy one, get one free. I've got pink, blue and black. Buy one, get one free. The link will be in the description. Go get one now. Really good running hats. Anyways, Dad, you have to pick a time. It can't be between this and this. I guess it's 4:15. You have to pick a time. So
I don't know anything about really.
You have to get in the video as well and say it.
I don't really know anything about the times that well, and I don't know what you'll be.
Yeah, it's just a guess.
Okay. If I
You pretty much go under 4:15 or you can go over, because I've set the bar at 4:15.
4:15 is a good time. That's what I'd like to pick. I didn't think that, so I'll pick 4:17.
4:17.
I'll say 4:12.
Anyways, guys, I'm going to warm up and we're going to get out there pretty soon actually. And it only takes 30 minutes, so see you then. Shit, boys. Doing a quick warm up lap. I'm feeling fast. Running at 4 minutes right now. And I'm feeling pretty cruisy, so I think today's going to be a bit of a fast one. 4:15 or under. Let's go. Alright guys, we're about to start literally right now. You can just catch up to me when I start running. 4:15 per K. I'm feeling good. No excuses. Let's go. Alright. 3, 2, 1. See you guys later. I need a minute. Alright. What was your prediction?
4:12.
My prediction was 4:15. Oh, hold up. Alright, anyways. I feel like someone's coming up. Average heart rate, 171. Time, 30 minutes exactly. Distance, 7.41k. And now for the average pace, drum roll, 4:02.
Oi!
New threshold pace, 4:02. I just fucked myself. I've just fucked my whole self. Training is gonna be so hard now.
Damn.
Me and Alex, my coach, were actually talking a couple of days ago, and I was saying, I think my threshold pace, we set it too high at the start because we didn't do a test. We just kind of, he said, how fast do you reckon it is? I said 4:10. And then it's been so hot in Perth that when I've been running, my heart rate's been spiking. I'm like, I can't run anywhere near 4:10. I said to him the other day, I was like, I think we set it way too high, bro, because I can't crack it. I go up in the morning today. I've had a couple deloads, a good deload, little bit of a deload. Caffeine, I don't have much caffeine anymore. I spiked up in caffeine today and I just smashed out 402 average pace, which is insane. Like, I didn't think, honestly, I'd get anywhere close to that. Makes me want to go, should have been 359. Imagine that, sub 4s. I was so close. We know what we're getting next time, 350. Anyways, boys, that's a wrap. Dad, what do you have to say?
Good work, son.
Good work? All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the FTP test. We're going to go work now.
Let's go.
See you, boys. And we are back again. It is now the next morning. What a highlight yesterday was, eh? I was so happy with that. That's really strong. Really, really strong. An actual cool thing about this YouTube channel is I don't have that many videos, but literally probably, it was a while ago, like 6 months ago, I actually made a YouTube video about one of my weeks of testing that I was just running myself. And, oh no, actually, my friend Frank was actually doing it for me. He ran through my test, he was training me at the time. And you can go back and watch it and you can see I've got huge progress. And today is the big FTP test. The most important test, in my opinion, the bike. Today we're doing it outside. We're going to do a 20-minute all-out effort. And then we get my normalized power or average watts. I don't know, I'm going to have to find that out. Either my average power or my normalized watts for 20 minutes, times it by 0.95, and that will be my FTP. The last time I did an FTP test was on the bike, the trainer, and on Zwift, and I did a ramp test. So my scores could be pretty different here. Anyways, my last result on the ramp test was after my hamstring, 233 was my last FTP result. Obviously we want to improve. I feel like I have definitely gotten a lot stronger on the bike, but I just don't know if the ramp test suited me more, which gave me a high score, because I feel like now thinking back to it, when I did that ramp test, I did not have a 233 FTP. No way. Not even close. But now I feel like my FTP is definitely 233. I reckon it's high. I reckon I can get, I don't know. See, the thing is, when you get your score, you have to times it by 0.95. So it's going to go lower. Because I was going to say, I'm going to try average 250 for 20 minutes, but then it's going to go down a bit. Anyways, I think I can hold 250 for 20 minutes. Maybe. That's going to be really hard for me. I know some of you might think that's slow, but that is going to be fucking tough for me. And also, FTP is, I think, your functional threshold power. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is just going off the dome. I'm not searching anything up right now. This is just off the dome. Pretty sure it's your functional threshold power. It's like an estimate of how much power you should be able to hold for an hour. Like all out. If you're going all out for an hour, not all out for an hour, but a pace that you would be able to hold for an hour, and at the end of the hour, you'd be fucked. You can't do anymore. But obviously no one wants to do an hour-long test, so we all do shorter tests. Anyways, your FTP number itself doesn't really matter because everyone weighs a different amount. For example, if there was a version of me that weighed 80 kilos and a version of me like now that weighs 70 kilos, obviously the person that weighs 80 kilos is a lot heavier, so their FTP is going to be a lot higher even if we are the same strong as each other, if that makes sense. For example, if I got an FTP score of, this is all estimate, but I say my FTP was 250 and I was 85 kilos and my FTP score was 275, it probably will equal the same watts per kilo, which then means we actually are the same strength on the bike. I think that's right. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a professional. I don't 100% know what I'm talking about, but I'm pretty sure that's correct. So anyways, I am currently 72 kg. I'm 173 centimeters, so we're a bit short boys, but short kings, you know. I just had a Morton bar, got heaps of Chrissy. This is a Morton drink mix. Morton 160 drink mix, gonna get this down. And we're gonna get ready and get after it. I'm gonna try hold 250, definitely for the first 15 minutes, and I'm hoping to be able to push even harder. I'm hoping to hold 50 to 250 for 15 minutes. I'm hoping to just crank it up. We'll see how I'm feeling. Even maybe hold 250. I just don't want to go out too hard. That's my main goal. I do not want to go out too hard for the 20 minutes. So 250 is probably too hard, but I'm not going any lower than 250 because I need to be 233. No matter what today, I need to be 233. I'm going to be disappointed. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to get this down, get ready, and I'll see you guys out the front on the bike to suss the bike fit. All right, boys, we're back. We're about to start. Oh, I just turned my back. Oh no! I just lifted that bike up. Okay, it's fine. We're back. We're about to head out. nothing to really say. What do you reckon of the fit? Neo Pro. Nothing, something I haven't announced yet, but no branded cycling bibs, if you know what I mean. We're ready to go, just calibrated the thing. We've got the Insta360 to get some footage while I'm riding. And remember, we're going for 250 average watts, normalised power for the 20-minute effort. I don't know what that's going to equal as my FTP, but obviously I want to go high, but that's 250. I'll be happy with 250. Nothing really else much to say, boys. Then we've got to get after it. Forgot to mention, this is Calvin Savello. Calvin Savello is its full name. Calvin Chris Savello is its name. So yeah. Alright boys, we're off. Hope the angle's good enough because this is the best I got while I'm riding. It's a beautiful morning. It was really, really hot yesterday, so it's literally not cold at all. This is like the perfect temperature to be riding. It's cool, but it's not hot. Like usually it's, you know, you're pretty cold when you start. This is just absolutely perfect. I actually just twinged my back a little bit, boys, not even joking. Like when I picked up my bike, I didn't twinge it, but I did a little bit, I think. I think we've got about a, I don't know, maybe only like a 5-minute warm-up, 10-minute warm-up. So we're going to take it pretty easy. Maybe I'm going to do a little spurt up this hill to spike myself, like my legs a bit. But other than that, we're going to cruise, warm up, and I'll be back literally when we're about to start. So yeah, boys, look, little spike, get the legs going a bit. Alright, see you guys when we're going to start. Here we go, starting in 15 seconds. We're ready. 10 seconds. Here we go, speed it up a little bit, and we're off. I probably am not going to go on the bars, boys, just because this is an FDP test, not a fucking race pace test, so there's just no need, you know? Remember, I don't want to go out, I really don't want to go out too hard. I want to pace myself, and I want to negative split, so I'd rather my second 10 minutes be way harder than my first 10. Minutes in, still, obviously my legs are feeling fucked. My heart rate sitting at 156, and I don't have my average power on my screen because I don't want to see it. I can see what power I'm pushing, 3 seconds, but I don't have my average power up. I just want to push as hard as I can, see it after. And back to the time lapse. Time to give it fucking everything. Oh man, my legs are already fucked. Here we go, boys, I'll see you at the end. Oh my god, boys, I need to go home. I'm gonna be late for work. I'll quickly talk over the stats when I get home. I feel like we smashed it, boys. I feel it! I feel like we smashed it. Let's go. We're back, boys. So I just spoke with ChatGPT and I calculated my FTP. So let's go back over. First of all, I said, so my previous FTP test was before I tore my hamstring, and it was an FTP ramp test on Zwift, and it came out to 233 watts, which, as I've done more research, apparently the FTP ramp test is actually not very accurate because it biases some people that prefer short spurts of energy, and that's definitely me. I'm definitely a short spurt energy person, so I think that is pretty inaccurate. Anyways, I had 233 as my FTP, then I tore my hamstring, so I didn't train properly up until 4 weeks ago. So I've had a 4 to 5 week training block after tearing my hamstring. Also, I said I wanted to average 250 watts. I would be happy with. I averaged 257. That's my average power. My normalized power was 258. My average power was 257. Then you get 257 times it by 0.95, and my new FTP is 244 watts. Come on. So that's a 11 watt improvement in 4 weeks. That is pretty, I'm really happy with that, especially because I would have lost progress since I tore my hamstring, and I've managed to bring up 11 watts in 4 weeks, and I'm honestly really happy with that because I feel like after my hamstring, my FTP would have been lower than 233. I just had 2 months off riding properly. So I'm super happy with that. First 15 minutes averaging, probably I reckon I was averaging 240. And then for that last 5 minutes, man, every time I looked at my thing, it was 290, 300, 310. And man, I nearly threw up so bad. I really felt it right here. And I really had to stop myself from throwing up. But yeah, anyways, I need to go to work. I'm literally going to be late. I'm going to do a little review over all my tests compared to my last tests for the end of the video. So I'll see you then. It'll probably be after work or tomorrow or something. Alright, what's going on, boys? It's now Sunday. I'm going to keep this short and sweet because this YouTube video is already dragged out quite a bit. So my swimming CSS test, we went from a 227 to now a 215. So that's progress. FTP running tests. I've never done it before, but first we had a goal of 415 per K. We ended up averaging 403 per K. So another success. FTP test, our last result was 233 watts. New FTP, 244 watts. Overall, super hyped about all the tests and how they went. Keen to get stuck back in the training. We have a huge next 4 weeks. Like, boys, I mean huge. This is my main 4 weeks of training. It's pretty much either I'm gonna get injured or I'm gonna just make it through. That's how big we're talking here. So you definitely want to stay tuned. If you liked the video, please subscribe. Even maybe leave me a comment to know that anyone's still watching. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Ironman 70.3 World Champs. I'll be seeing you.